picture of a fungi system underneath a forest. Through this system of fungi, all the trees of this ecosystem are connected as a single unity. Through this system, the trees will transmit and exchange important nutrients as well as information. For example, when under mutual spread, like a wild spread virus, the trees will be able to conduct mutual defense thanks to this system. Well, the trees are quite simple. They regard other trees simply as trees, with no prejudgments or modifications. Like the trees, we also have our own ways to connect ourselves. We have our own ways to communicate. But unlike the trees, we regard humans as complicated animals. We give too many types and prejudgments towards other people, which make our own connected system degraded. And due to this degradation, we are confronting lots of problems. And perhaps the most striking one is the global-wide polarization, and I have lots of personal experiences about. For example, in a club occasion, we were watching a documentary about animal protection movement, as you can see. And a friend of mine told me, and all the people in favor of this movement are mainly controlled by the big pharmaceutical giants like Pfizer. Because if we cannot buy animal products, we must buy far more expensive chemical synthesized products, which is going to generate lots of benefits for pharmaceutical companies, but will harm people coming from destitute communities. Well, I am in favor of animal protection movement, and I believe that I am not controlled by anyone or any pharmaceutical companies. That is why I'm extremely puzzled and angry, and we fell into prolonged fight. In another occasion, when we were talking about the abortion rights of women, another friend told me that those people who do not support this right are all male chauvinists. They are all manipulated by male chauvinism agencies, and they just adopt life as an excuse. They do not care about the natural rights of the unborn babies at all. It is only an excuse. Later, I reported her words to my mother, who is indeed against this right. My mother told me that she is never a male chauvinist. She truly cares about the natural right of the unborn babies, and I know that for certain. I truly understand that both my mother and my friends are extremely compassionate and kind people. They truly care about everyone of this world, and they have contributed so much to make the world a better place. But why? Why under those occasions they are so polarized? They fall into such a conflict. And why so much hatred, so much anger and hatred is formed through these great people? And can we truly be able to solve any problems concerning those controversies like abortion rights or animal protection if we stick to such state? The answer is definitely not. And then I started to reflect the reason behind this polarization. And the reason is quite simple. It is a human nature that everyone wishes to be appreciated and respected, while nobody wishes to be blamed or criticized. And if you are indeed criticized, you will naturally try your best to defend yourself, and you will refuse to talk or discuss. And then the very platform for communication will be completely destroyed, and connection will be impossible. And so we will not be able to deal with any problems haunting us. And I realized that we must make a change. And the methods that we can adopt for the change is also quite simple. We just need to change the ways we adopt with other people. And we have to change our ways to express our own ideas. And the fundamental idea here is that we should abandon the prejudgments that we make towards others. In the past, we describe other people. We do not have the prejudgments based on sexual orientations, genders, or races. Unfortunately, today we never make prejudgments based on those standards, but we still make prejudgments based on other yardsticks. For example, when you encounter a man who is against environmental protection, you will naturally deem that this man must be ignorant, conservative, and this man must have no understandings of science at all. And then you will enumerate lots of scientific data and proofs to tell that man that you must support environmental protection, that you must be wrong, that environmental protection must be corrupt. Is this going to work, although the purpose of it is indeed great? No, it is not able to recruit more people to engage in the holy career of environmental protection. It is only going to alienate more people to be further apart from environmental protection. And this is only going to make the situation worse and worse. And then you should remind yourself that please abandon the prejudgments that you make towards others. All people are made by their own memories and past experiences, including you, me, everyone, including that conservative guy. And then perhaps you should listen for the reasons behind his decision about environmental protection. Perhaps it is because of job opportunities. Perhaps it is because of the degradation of a sense of honor. Perhaps it is because of a sense of economic unfairness. And only if you try your best to find a way, find the reason underlying the decision that the man made, you will be able to find a solution. And you will be able to make environmental protection beneficial for all sides of our society. And you are going to make more people willing to contribute to this career. Yes, I might support abortion, and you might not. I might support animal protection movement, and you might not. But that is common and simple. People naturally have different ideas, and that is not what matters. What truly matters is that we should connect distinct interests, because these interests never contrast. The interests of mothers never contrast with those of the unborn babies. We can always be able to find a way that is going to connect those interests. And the prerequisite for this connection is that we are willing to communicate with the other part, mildly, respectfully, and candidly, and with no prejudgments made towards others. And perhaps we truly need to learn from the trees, learn from the fungi system. We truly need to regard us humans simply as humans, with no prejudgments, with no tags given. And so, we're going to be able to connect all parts, to connect the conservative to the liberal, to conservative this part have this distinct interest with that part. And then we can make the world to be connected as a single unity that is indomitable. Thank you.